Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 30 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Near Protocol at number 1, followed by Litecoin, Internet Computer, Filecoin, Leo, APT Aptos, and then we'll end it with Immutable X. Let's get straight into it. Near against BTC. Okay, so Near against BTC is above the skinny pink line. I fear that we may be getting a shooting star. So there could be some sort of a reversal coming on for Near BTC. A little dip would be welcome. Why would that be welcome? Because we've been going up and up and up without any... the last time we had a consolidation was over here, right? December down to February, and then zoom, we're up. So anyway, I still think that we're very likely in a wave 3, right? 1, 2, 3, right? So we're going to consolidate a little while before continuing higher. That's my guess. And again, the day just started like 6 hours ago, so we can't really tell how the day is going to end. But the previous day was super bullish, right? Big green body candlesticks. We are probably going to be retracing towards the high over here. So we may just zip down and then go back up and end it with a long-legged doji, maybe. Again, we're not entirely sure, so yeah, but the point is we're above the skinny pink line and we will remain with a bullish bias for Near BTC. Against USD, obviously, it will translate into more bullishness as well. How much higher do I think Near could go? If I had to guess, $15. We're at $8 right now. Again, we're also overbought. You don't buy things when they're overbought. You have to wait for a little retrace first, right? A little retrace came. And we're still above the skinny pink line, which means that the trend is still bullish. And so we still look for longs. Was there a sign? Yeah, something like a hammer over here. Yeah. Point being, we are still bullish. And we are in the midst of a wave 3. And wave 3 is usually the longest, never the shortest. So we might still go for another high before coming back down. We get a wave 4 and then wave 5. That's it. Q1 2025. That's my guess. The very top of everything will be Q1 2025. That's my guess. Whether it happens or not, we don't know. But the point is, we have the entire 2024. If you didn't, I don't know, buy any coin at the bottom, right? There are still many opportunities out there where it's still in a very big accumulation at the bottom. And you can actually jump in, right, over here. Many opportunities. But again, whether if things rise up a lot or a little, the point is nothing's going to go up forever. And I anticipate Q1 2025 to be potentially the end. Again, pure guessing at this point of time, so we'll take things one step at a time, right? Litecoin is still bearish. If you look at Litecoin against BTC, you would have done so much better if you had been in Bitcoin all along in the very first place, right? 6 years ago in 2018, yeah, we have been in a downward trend. No clear signs of a reversal. Sure, every now and then you might get some sort of a rally, but we always go lower. So Litecoin doesn't look good to me. I feel like Litecoin is on the way to these lows over here. So yeah, Litecoin against USD, we were anticipating a dip towards $32. But the moment we take out these highs, we'll consider this target to be invalidated. Right, there is a rally right now, so we could very well take out the highs. Again, technically, we're still on for 32, but again, take it out, that's it. But at the same time, if you look at Litecoin, this doesn't really look bullish. This looks bearish. If anything, this could be a very big head and shoulders, right? Holding left shoulder, head. This is a right shoulder in the making, right? Even if you were to go higher, right, to take out these highs, we could still come back down, and this could be a rising channel. Rising channels usually break lower. If the preceding trend is bearish, the subsequent trend is expected to be bearish as well, right? The only question is, where is the top of the rising channel? Where is the top? Is this the top? Could we get another top? Could there be another tippy top? Right? Could there be some shenanigans? We don't know. But Litecoin doesn't look good to us. Not at this point of time. Sure, Litecoin could go all the way back up as well. For sure. But if and when this happens, then sure, we would flip bullish for Litecoin. But as of now, no, it doesn't look good. So yeah, it's the next coin. ICP against BTC. Yo, bro. ICP, BTC. Here we are for ICP. Okay, we're above the skinny pink line. There is a nice retrace here. So we are anticipating the possibility of a continuation towards the upside. If anything, this is a wave 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1. Then we're coming down for a wave 2. A, B, C. Are we going to be reversing back up? Remember, always buy low, sell high. But the question we have is, will we take out the skinny pink line? Will we come back lower? we will remain with a bullish bias as long as we're above it. So yeah, if anything, I would anticipate ICP to continue higher for a wave 3. Against USD, ICP is still bullish. Again, we're still above the skinny pink line. But at the same time, there's already a double bearish divergence. Higher high on the price, but lower high on the MACD, lower high on the RSI. Some weakness is present. Doesn't mean we can't go any higher. So the best thing that could happen for ICP is that we consolidate a little bit longer. That's the best thing that could happen for ICP. Will we? Okay, we're not too sure. At the same time, this is a wave 1. Right, look very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a wave 2 in the making. So once wave 2 is done, bam, we go up for a wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. We may very well go to 200 and above $200. Right now we're only at 14 to let's say $15, right? $150, that's a 10x yield, right? 200 is a 13x, right? So I was like, okay. So that means that there is more upside to be expected for ICP. The only question is, where do we get in? Where do we get in, right? We ask the question, is this the low? Could there still be another low? Is this the low? Could we still take out these lows? Or is this the low? That's the question we have, right? But all we know is that we're above the skinny pink line. So if you got in anywhere here for ICP, yeah, I mean, if it were to be me, I'll still hold on to ICP. And yeah, because I anticipate more upside for ICP. Next would be Filecoin. Okay, Filecoin is one of those very few coins that I've mentioned earlier that is still in the bottom. A solid project, yes. Yeah, it feels to me like we could be curving back up. Usually when a bearish trend ends, we go sideways for a while before going back up. So if you look over here, bearish trend, we're kind of going sideways. So there could be the curve back up coming on. But there's no clear bullish reversal chart pattern. So what do? Look at Filecoin USD. Filecoin USD is already out of the ascending triangle, right? Value 1, value 2, value 3, we're out. But you don't see the momentum, right? The strength is just not exactly that, not exactly fireworks, right? It's really slow. But we still expect $28. We're overbought though, so what would be the wise thing to do? To wait for a proper retrace, right? But I still see hammers over here. So again, we're not entirely sure. The bullish trend is still on. To be honest, the best entry was actually over here. Once we broke it, right? We broke the resistance line. And then we retrace towards the support. Resistance line once broken becomes support. And then pump, we continue higher. So $28 is the target for Filecoin. Leo token, Leo against BTC is still lackluster, right? The question we ask is, how much lower is Leo BTC going to go, right? And Leo BTC looks to be in a very big, very big accumulation. There are many coins that has this huge accumulation against BTC. Huge chart pattern. Very bullish chart pattern against BTC. And Leo is one of it. So could there be big moves coming on for Leo? Sure. We're falling in a very controlled manner, which we want, which we like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's a very controlled fall. We rise fast, while we fall slow. The kind of thing you want to see. However, we're still under the skinny pink line. We attempted to break it, but we failed. There was huge volume over here. So a whale was probably buying at these levels. Yeah, and now we're down. How much lower are we going to go? We don't know. I think we're probably going to clear this low though. So again, we're not entirely sure. We don't know how much lower it's going to go, right? Let's just look at weekly. Anything for us to work with? Monthly? No. Yeah, we could still go lower for Leo BTC. We're not entirely sure. So we're going to move on and check out Leo USD first. Okay, Leo USD is up. Against BTC is down, obviously, because BTC is up. Most coins will be up as well. But the real true bullishness is against the BTC pair. You have to be rising faster than BTC. Otherwise, your money is better served being in BTC instead of being in Leo. We were anticipating the possibility of a rising channel break towards the downside. When you get bull runs, right? These kind of things tend to happen where you get a rising channel, but it goes higher. It breaks the resistance instead of the support, right? Because we're in a bull run. So BTC goes up, it lifts everybody up. How much higher are we gonna go? We're not too sure. Our hope is that we get some sort of a consolidation here. And then this will be a very nice wave 2. Wave 1, wave 2. You go for with 3, 4, 5. Potentially. Leo is Bitfinex's native token, and it is a top 30. It's not a top 300 or a top 200. It's a top 30. And Bitfinex is a solid exchange. So yeah, there could be something happening behind the scenes for Leo. Not too sure, but yeah, the BTC pair looks good though. There is potential. Ethereum Classic against BTC. Here we are for Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic against BTC is also looking pretty good. Just like Leo BTC, we're anticipating a very nice accumulation over here, right? We're kind of in a dip. So again, how much lower are we gonna dip? You know, are we gonna see a recovery towards the upside? Are we gonna do a little bit lower? Again, we're not entirely sure. Ethereum Classic against USD. Look at the USD pair. We're kind of out of the accumulation over here, right? Value 1, value 2 is an ABCD actually. ABCDE. Pump are out. There was a retrace back down, and now we're up again, but we're in some sort of a consolidation. But we're kind of overbought, so you might want to wait for a dip first, a little dip first, right? A little dip. Maybe we do something like this. Yeah, that'll be sweet. That would be sweet. And after that, we head towards $86. Ta-da! This was a target that we acquired last week. And we're still expecting $86 to be hit eventually for Ethereum Classic. Atom against BTC. Here we are for Atom. Atom is also in a downer. But again, just like many of the other coins, the BTC pair looks really good. Right? A, B, C. We're expecting a D and E eventually. Right? But we're still in a downwards trend. No guarantees. The moment we take out these lows, that's it. We move on. As long as these lows hold, we still remain hopeful that we will get a squeeze somehow. Right, we'll see how it goes. Atom against USD doesn't really look that good. I don't think Atom is going to collapse, but I'm not so sure what Atom is trying to do here. It's so unclear to me. Right, could we go off? Of course. From a trading standpoint, yeah, not really that clear. So we're going to have to next Atom. Aptos, Apt against BTC. Here we are for Aptos. We are, again, downwards trend, sideways, up. So we're expecting something like this, potentially, for Aptos against BTC. Again, the question we always ask is this the low? Is this the low? Is this the low? We're not too sure. This looks like a potential ascending, maybe. Again, we're not entirely sure. So for Aptos BTC, it's not that obvious. Against USD, we're up. Why? BTC is up as well. But against BTC, Aptos is not really that, you know. Again, money better served in BTC. But it feels to me like we could be getting a wave B though, right? A, down, up, B, get a C, D, E, and then we break out. Woohoo! Something like that. Maybe? Yes? No? Again, we're not entirely sure, right? Yeah, there's nothing much for Aptos, so we're gonna have to move on from Aptos. Immutable X, IMX against BTC. IMX has done a lot, and IMX doesn't really look good to me, right? We have a target over here at 9,006. We were anticipating the break of the resistance line to hold, but the thing is, we broke out and then we broke back down. So, hey, yo, bro, what's happening? We're still above the skinny pink line though, so we're assuming the bullish trend is still on. Yes, this looks like mountains, but we're in a bull trend, right? We're in a bull run, so continuing towards 9,006. Yes. Again, we're not entirely sure. All we know is as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with a bullish bias for IMX BTC. IMX against USD. Yeah, we're very close to the high. We're very close to the high. Moreover, for IMX USD, that's already a double bearish. Lower high on the MACD, lower high on the RSI, but a high on the price. So the end may not be too far away for IMX, right? Because IMX has already done a tremendous 800% from the very bottom. Do you expect another 800%? Right. How long did it take? Right, from bottom to top. How long did it take? 439 days. We're close to the top. Significant resistance. Doesn't mean we can't go any higher. Right. As long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with our bullish bias. But for IMX, the whales have not been kind to us. The chart patterns just really aren't that clear. Right. We have the skinny pink line to work with to tell us whether the trend is bullish or bearish. And yeah, we're also aware that there's some weakness spotted on the lagging indicators. Again, don't put too much weight into MACD or RSI. The point is, there could be a reversal not too far away. I don't see any shooting stars yet. Neither do I see any bearish engulfing. So we could still head a little bit higher for IMX. I mean, of course, we could just Giga Moon from here for sure. But as it stands, yeah, IMX is the next coin for us. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 30. And if you have yet to check out yesterday, the top 20, see you in the next one. Ta-ta!